Hi everybody and welcome to the last part of my club guide series here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. In this final episode we are going to be looking at the final remaining rescue club in the game, and that is of course Sand Wedges. Before of course we dive into all the details and comparing these clubs, please remember to give me a thumb up and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. As with all of the other videos, we're going to look at the stats of each of the 7 sand wedges in the game and work out which are decent, which are worth upgrading and which may be worth saving to a later stage in your game. Let's get started and look at the wonderful sand wedges in the game of Golf Clash. We're going to start by looking at the 2 less wonderful sand wedges in the game, and this is the Castaway, the Tour 1 sand wedge, and the Desert Storm unlocked in Tour 2. Chances are you're going to unlock the Desert Storm first because it is a common club, so much more chance of finding those club cards than the Castaway. However, it's not a particularly good one. If that's the only sand wedge you've got in your early stages, then by all means you've got to stick with it. But the Castaway, you can see there, with a little bit more accuracy and a better ball guide, is going to outperform the Desert Storm, even, should we say, at around level 6 and 7. However, of course, these aren't the main 2 sand wedges. There's also some more that we're going to look at side by side next. We're now going to jump ahead a little bit to the Sahara, which is a Tour 4 sand wedge, and the Sand Lizard, which is at Tour 5. And again, the Sand Lizard is a common one, so you're going to encounter those a lot more than some of the others. The Sahara, yeah, decent amount of power, also not a bad ball guide. The accuracy isn't great though until you kind of hit level 6, 7 and definitely 8. But the Sand Lizard has very good accuracy, but not that amount of distance. So until you've got the Malibu unlocked, which is Tour 3, and we're going to look at that next compared with the Houdini at Tour 6, then you're going to have to pick the best of what you've got here. The Sand Lizard, however, isn't a bad all-round club. You've got a lot of accuracy, so if you are worried about timing, you know, hitting perfect out of the sand, that may be a bit of a saving grace for you. But there's not a lot of power, so if you find yourself in a fairway bunker, you may want to favour the power stats of the other clubs, unless, of course, you've got the Malibu or the Houdini, and we're going to look at those right now. Quick break here to let you all know that you can get PDF printable versions of the charts with all of the drivers on one page, and that's going to be same for the wood clubs and the short irons and so on for every club in the game over on patreon.com/BK Golf Clash. Really useful charts that you can print out and look at all the stats and attributes. May be worthwhile you having if you're playing tournaments or tour play, to help you quickly work out what you need to upgrade or what you need to use. So all of those printable charts available on Patreon. Get yourself involved there and support the channel at the same time. Here are the Malibu compared with the Houdini. Both of these are rare clubs, so not difficult to find, but maybe not the easiest. But they are really good, and we're going to look at them side by side because these are ones you're going to have to keep an eye on, and I would prioritise these to upgrade as soon as you can, and of course providing you have the bankroll for them. Let's look at the ball guide on each of them. 2.9 to begin with on the Malibu, 2.7 for the Houdini, and with both clubs they upgrade very nicely as you get through the levels. So by the time you get to level 5 or 6, you know, you're approaching the high 3s or into the 4s with your ball guide. Power is fairly comparable here, you know, 4 yards difference at the beginning of the levels and only 3 yards at the end, so a nice mid-range sand wedge there. You've got a little bit of topspin to begin with at level 2. You haven't got anything at level 1, but hopefully you can scoot through level 1 quickly. The backspin's good on the Houdini, but not really a thing you're going to use on the sand wedge. But let's have a look at the accuracy. Now, the Malibu really shines early on. 60% accuracy from level 1, and then level 2 and 3 you've got to 81, and obviously with the Houdini you haven't got that accuracy until you're at level 8. So for me, and as well, the Malibu is unlocked at Tour 3 where the Houdini is Tour 6, the Malibu is going to be your sand wedge of choice as soon as you get that one unlocked. I will go with that and upgrade it at all costs, and then when you've got the bankroll, keep the Houdini going. And you might want to switch when you get to around level 7 or 8 with the Houdini. You've got more ball guide there, 4.4. Okay, you're going to lose a little bit of yardage and also a bit of accuracy as well. But if you like ball guide, then there's some serious stuff to consider here. Level 9 on each club is a very, very close call indeed. And you will still see players kind of debating which one's the best. Only 3 yards difference in power, very good accuracy, better topspin on the Houdini, so that will shine if you like playing the max topspin method. However, these are not the best sand wedges in the game. There is one more to go. That is the Spitfire. Let's look at it right now. Here it is then, the Spitfire. It is a Tour 7 club, and it is, of course, also an epic. So this is not going to be one that you're going to be upgrading quickly. However, straight out of the box, as it were, level 1, 120 yards of power, and you never get a power upgrade. Not really that you need one, to be honest, because look at the topspin. 70% of topspin at level 1. So you're going to get some distance there. Okay, the ball guide isn't really that great until really for dropping shots or saving yourself out of the sand near the green. 7 and 8 is the best level because you've got that 4.4 ball guide. But then again, 5 and 6 is not going to be bad at all. The good thing about the Spitfire is it's a good situational club to have on longer par 4s and 5s where you might be playing a risky drive and end up in the sand. Now that extra power, 120 yards, 10 or 12 more yards than the Houdini or the Malibu maxed out, plus the topspin is going to get you nicely to the green, even if you're quite far away. So this is a very good rescue club to have. Let's ignore the backspin. Let's ignore the curl. When you're at level 7, though, for me, that is time to switch to the Spitfire. 100% accuracy, full topspin, and a load of ball guide. Brilliant club here, and it will be useful later on in your Golf Clash career. Thank you for watching this video as part of the Club Guide series here on the channel. I hope you found it useful, and remember, if you have found it useful, please give me a thumb up and share it with your friends and clanmates in the game as well. Remember to check out the other parts of the series, of course, and otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all soon. Good luck in your Golf Clash games. Bye for now.